So before I get started on this video, I wanted to say that I am talking about weight loss in this video and surgery and weight loss surgery. So if any of that is triggering to you, feel free to click out of this video. I did want to make that disclaimer ahead of time. This video is about weight loss and my journey to gastric bypass surgery. So if this is not the video for you, I totally understand, and just feel free to skip over this video. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you clicked on this video, you could probably tell by the title that I am having gastric bypass surgery. This is the first video I am going to make on this. This is just the start of my journey. I still have to get medical clearance for it and go through the entire process with the surgeon of, getting it scheduled and, getting on the pre-op diet and all of that. This decision did not come lightly, obviously. I am terrified of surgery, but I did make this decision voluntarily. Nobody pressured me into it. I made this decision for myself after it's been years that I've been struggling with my weight, but my biggest weight problems began about 3 years ago. That's kind of when my weight started to really affect my health, and it was mainly because I was put on high dose steroids for very high inflammatory levels that happened to me after a CAT scan. So basically, I have some type of reaction with contrast dye, and it spikes my inflammation levels to a dangerous level. So I was hospitalized back in 2018, and I was placed on extremely high doses of prednisone. So I was on prednisone. I'm still literally on prednisone, but I am down to 1.25 milligrams. From the start of prednisone, I was at 80 milligrams to start. So I've been tapering for 3 years with an endocrinologist and trying to get off of the steroids because it has impacted my health in a very negative way. So instead of helping me, it's actually made a lot of my health issues worse, including weight gain. On the steroids for 3 years, I gained about, I want to say 75 pounds. And I was obviously overweight before then, so that just made everything worse. And that's when, my health just started kind of declining from there. And now that I'm almost off of prednisone, I'm not sure if I'll fully be able to come off of it, but now that I'm almost I'm down to 1 milligram, I figured this would be the good time to work on the weight loss. And I have been, if you have seen a couple of my videos in the past, I have been on Weight Watchers. I did manage to lose about 27 pounds on Weight Watchers, and then I stalled. This stall was due to binge eating, and not so much binge eating, but more so food addiction. That is something that I have dealt with my entire life since I was about 5 years old. 5 or 6 years old that I can remember, I would just eat, I would binge eat when I was little. And during middle school, I developed bulimia. I was extremely bulimic during middle school and high school. I lived with a family member who would shame me anytime I ate. And I don't want to bash that family member because they are no longer alive. So unfortunately, that situation really helped, really kind of contributed to me becoming bulimic and just a self-hate type of deal. So throughout high school, I was bulimic. I was bulimic all the way up until I had my first child. And when I had my first son, instead of gaining pregnancy weight at the beginning, I was losing because I was still binging and purging. And then I started going into therapy and working on that. And that's how I was able to stop with the binging, and I with the binge purge, and then I just ended up with binging. So, throughout the years, I've gone up and down in my weight. I have tried every diet under the sun, and I would be successful for a few months and then I would gain it right back. And if you are overweight and you know what I'm talking about, like, it's just a never ending cycle of gaining and losing and gaining and losing. And if you have eating disorders along with that, it makes it 100 times harder. So that's kind of like my little story on how I got to my size. And prednisone was definitely the worst contributor to gaining weight. I've gained tremendous amounts of weight on prednisone. If you've seen my channel, if you've been following me since like 2017, I had initially started and I know a couple of you are still following me from then. I had videos where I was actually a lot less. I was not on steroids then, so I was obviously a lot thinner. I was not thin, but I was thinner. So from 2017 till now, I've probably gained about 100 pounds. So it's been a lot for me. And this is not about looks. This is not about vanity. This is not to try to impress people. This is just a journey that I have to go on for my health. And I want to share this journey with you guys because I share my journey with you. This is what I do on YouTube. Aside from the plus size fashion, I always talk about body positivity and being confident at your size. And I truly believe that in my heart, you can be confident. You've seen everything I've done at my size. And I don't let being plus size stop me from achieving any of my goals or anything that I want to do. So, and I don't, and that's what I try to, portray to you guys is don't let your weight stop you from, achieving your goals and wearing whatever you want. You can be happy at any size. But as far as my health goes, that is a little bit different because with the weight gain comes a lot of like health related issues. And for me, the ones that were, I'm not diabetic, which is like such a big stereotype because not every plus size person has these issues. So I want to reiterate that. Not every person who is overweight has health problems. So it's not like a one size fits all type of thing. For me, I will have periodic spikes in my blood pressure, and it's not every day. I don't have high blood pressure every day, but I have severe spikes that just happen to me randomly. And when it happens, it comes with severe like heart palpitations, like shortness of breath. That happens anytime my blood pressure is high. I can always feel it. And I get these spikes periodically. Aside from that, I do have sleep apnea. My sleep apnea, I had it prior to the prednisone, but it did get worse as I gained weight. But my sleep apnea was not just the type that is weight gain related. After a couple of sleep studies, I found out that I also have central sleep apnea, which is in my brain, not just like my throat closing up because of my weight. It was actually in my brain. My brain did not signal my body to breathe. So that is something that I would like to reverse if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to because I do have the central and obstructive as well. So I just want to give myself the best chance of, if I can't get rid of the conditions, I would like to at least make improvement in them. Because I know surgery is not like, a magic spell that you're just going to like instantly be better with everything. I know that's not the case. I've been doing research for weeks now, and I've been watching a lot of people who had the surgery and what their experiences have been, and that's just where I'm at. My sleep apnea is something that really does affect me. I absolutely hate sleeping with a CPAP machine. I hate it, hate it, hate it. And my biggest issue is, like, as far as that affects my health, is my heart palpitations. So I just want to give myself, and they're of an unknown cause right now. I'm still in testing to figure it out. But I feel like weight loss could only help fix these situations. that have been, building up as I gain weight. And, some people can do it the diet route, and I've tried and I've been, successful, and then I stall and I go right back to my eating habits. So I know that this is something that is going to change every part of my life, because after I have the surgery, I cannot eat the way that I was eating because it will cause severe pain. With gastric bypass, you are reducing your stomach to a much smaller size, and you cannot tolerate the amount of food that I eat right now. So I know that this is going to be a tremendous change in my life. And I wanted to share this journey because I know that I have people who do watch me who also struggle with their weight, and I'm not here to promote surgery to anybody. I just want to share my journey so that if you are considering it, you know that you're not alone in this, that there's other people that also struggle with it. And I think it's good to talk about these things because it just helps other people. If someone else is going through it and you watch somebody like this, that's exactly how it went for me. I have been dealing with the thought of this for a really long time, and I watched another YouTuber. Her name is Alexandra Rodriguez. She recently had the surgery, and I just watching her journey and how brave she was gave me the strength to do this. So I don't want to tear up, but this is something that I feel like I'm ready to do this now. It's been a really long time of me struggling with these issues, and I'm 41 right now. I want to live as long as I can. I know people, you don't live forever, but if I can reverse some of these issues and give myself a chance at a better life, a better quality of life, I want to do it. I want to do it, and it's terrifying. I didn't think I was going to get emotional, but I'm okay with being vulnerable because it's really hard when you are my size. And I'm not talking about people bullying you. That's hard enough on itself, but I'm talking about if you're a person of my size and you are struggling with your health, and every time you go to the doctor, all you hear is, oh, you need to lose weight, you need to lose weight. Like, it really does affect you mentally. It really does. And that is not the reason why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I know for a fact that these issues are being, are getting worse because of my weight. It's taken me years. I wish I would have made this decision when I was younger and I could bounce back from surgery sooner. So it is scary. I'm absolutely terrified, but I am willing to go through this journey to give myself a chance. I want to, have a better quality of life than I have right now. There's so many things I want to do, and there's so many, you know, I want to be there for like my grandbaby. I have a grandbaby now, and I want to, be there as long as I can and watch him grow up. Like, I want to be there. I want to be there for both of my sons, watch them, grow into men, and that's really important for me. I want to be able to do things with them without having to worry about, oh, I'm out of breath, or oh, my heart's beating too fast to walk. I don't want to, it's affecting my quality of life. And I just want to be able to do things that right now are more challenging for me. I did not want to get emotional, but I mean, this is real life, So I did speak to a, what do you call it? The surgery coordinator. She says that my insurance does cover it 100%, and that I do qualify for it, and I don't have to meet any guidelines except for I need to get medical clearance. So I do have, I'm waiting on them to call me with the appointment with the surgeon so that they can start getting me cleared for surgery. So basically, with my heart situation, with the palpitations being so bad all the time, I have to get cleared for that to make sure that it's safe. And The only other big issue that I have with my health right now is I have this like huge lump in my abdomen that I have to see a stomach specialist next month, which I already have the appointment set, to figure out if this is something dangerous that could interfere with the surgery, or what it could be, what's causing that pain. Because I'll get this like severe pain in my left side of my stomach, and I physically feel a lump there. So I do have a gastroenterologist appointment. And other than that, those are just like the two big ones, the palpitations and the stomach issue, that I want to make sure it's safe for me to do it and go from there. So that's kind of the plan right now, but I wanted to make this video just to start, letting you guys know, because once I do get the surgery, you will see a big change like in my weight. You're going to see, you lose a lot of weight with gastric bypass. And, I'm probably still going to be plus size for a really long time because I have a lot of weight to lose. So, it might be years that you might see me as plus size, and it's not about a size for me, and it's not about beauty, because I feel beautiful at this size. I don't feel like my weight makes me ugly. Like, I've pretty much snatched every guy I've ever wanted to date, but I'm just joking. But it's not about looks or vanity. It is about, solely for me, it is about improving my quality of life. Right now, because of my palpitations being so bad, I can't work out like I would like to. And I just want to give myself a chance at a better quality of life. So I want to bring you guys with me on this journey. So I will be making more videos, and if you're not into these types of videos, just please skip over them. If you just enjoy my fashion content or my beauty content, like, I appreciate you being here. And I know this is not for everyone, but I do want to share my journey, because this is a big part of my life, that is going to be a big part of my life. And I feel like if I share my journey, it might help someone else, who is terrified of going through it, or who is going through it and just feels like they need support. I want to be that person that they can also come to. And after the surgery is scheduled, and I do have the surgery, I will make a video answering any questions and trying to help in any way that I can. I want to keep being authentic with you guys and being transparent. And so this is the beginning of my gastric bypass journey, and I am excited. I'm also scared and nervous and anxious, but I am not going to let anxiety stop me from doing this. I've let anxiety hold me back from a lot of things my entire life. And I do feel like I have come a really long way. When I started therapy, I started with my recent therapist about, I want to say it was in May. So it's been months now that I've been doing therapy, and I feel like it has helped me tremendously in taking a closer look at the aspects of my life that needed to be changed, and taking a closer look at why I would distract myself with like toxic relationships. And it was more so to not look at the parts of my life that needed to change. So more like an avoidance technique. So it's really easy to do that, to distract yourself with other things that might not be good for you, because you don't want to cope with the things that are hard. So that's where I'm at, and I feel like therapy helped me tremendously in getting to this point. I was scared. I was the girl that was terrified of everything, and I'm still scared. Like, don't get me wrong. One thing that like my therapist taught me was like, can't you be scared and do it anyways? And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to be scared, and I'm going to do this. So I don't want to keep you guys here all day, because I know I could talk forever, but this is going to be like my first video just to let you guys know what is happening. I don't have a date scheduled yet. I have an appointment coming up. They're going to call me with the appointment for the consultation with the surgeon, to start off the medical clearance and to start off with my pre-op diet. Pre-op diet, from what I hear, is about 10 days or 2 weeks before surgery. You have to go on a like the protein shakes diet, to reduce your liver size. So for me, I have fatty liver. So that is another big issue for me because the type of fatty liver that I have causes me pain. I get pain in where my liver is. And that's not something that I've ever talked about with anybody, but I do have it. And it is affecting me. It is definitely because it causes a lot of pain. So instead of doing the 2-week pre-op diet, I've decided at the beginning of December, I am going to start the pre-op diet. I want to do it for a longer amount of time to give myself the best chance at reducing the size of my liver so that they can do the surgery and give myself the best chance of not having complications, because it's really important that you reduce the size of your liver before surgery from what I've been reading and reading up on. So that's the plan. The beginning of December, I am starting with it is protein shakes, and I know you can have like dinner, you can have like salads and vegetables. So it's not like I'm going to be starving, but it's going to be very different from how I eat right now. So it's not going to be easy, but I need to do this and I want to do this. And I want to bring you guys along with me. So yes, if you have had gastric bypass and you want to leave some encouraging words, I would appreciate it. Or, if you want to share your journey, feel free to comment below. If you want to subscribe to my channel, and, I would love to meet other people who have had the surgery or who are having the surgery, just, to build that support network now. So I hope this video, helped anybody who might be watching know that they're not alone. And I just wanted to be authentic and honest with you guys and share what is going to be a very big part of my journey and my life. So rambled long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry I turned on the waterworks too many times in this video. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate all of you. And again, once I have more information, once I do my consultation and get my medical clearance, I will make an update video and go from there. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.